basement, replacement goes as placement. Big bucks payment, or dirty like a slave man. Began to lose patience to these complacent successes who assesses rules that assassinate us. Like me, a lot of confidence but far from vanity. Reason why I got a crew behind me, my family. Even if they try to bribe me, never ride. I believe in beauty or destiny. It's fire, darker the blood, the fresher the flesh, but darker the soul, the lesser the heart, the lessons are taught. Yo, backside of TV, this sounds like DV. Bottomless dark, so don't mean not for the weak kids. Underestimate the way your brainwash illuminated, bunch of hallucination, but to some's elucidation, hell nah, won't cave. I'm an outlaw. Switch my style, count tap for the southpaw. Information's better choose, recognize the source, of course, so get accused soon. Be careful who you choose to speak in back room. Jealousy running like sonic boom. It's messed up how anger and hate looms large in the dark, leaving scars to some, but who's fume? I got my third eye to see through the costumes, lies after lies. Little finger from Lotus Juice. This plot holes beyond dark, these are so intriguing. Lost ones drunk off a pool of money dreaming. Dancers to battling against these demons. Brave souls even screaming, oh please Jesus. Money makes the world go around, who the richest? Mother Teresa, but they never listen to me. Kept dressing with a fake cover and spitfire, burn these trees, baby. Bring it up, backside to everything, but we gonna bring it up. Even if I die, my words will live. Bring it up until my last breath, never ever gonna give it up. Ridiculousness, suppose it's sick business, but we ain't gonna be fooled by these sickness. My brain is safe and sound with pure goodness. I guess comparably, so just throw your hands high in the air. In the air, so I can see how you're feeling, put it up in the air. When I say yeah, or we should say it back, say oh yeah. Yeah, I love it now. Let's change the world.
Oh man, I can get the best work possible? God, I wish that were a option in real life, am I right? Okay, that's a bit too real of a start. Hey everybody, how's it going? Let's not dwell on the fact of real life situations and possible unemploymentness, and let's just focus on Persona 5. This should count as work, right? This should probably count as work. Yo, Agent Cat, hello Wad, hello Sideways Drifter, and Saucily Awesome. How we all doing today? Real sorry I had to cancel yesterday's session. I think I had a migraine. I'm going to be honest, this is going to sound stupid. I don't actually know if I did. I had the symptoms leading up to it. I got like the auras in my eyes, which I usually get when I'm starting to get a migraine, and dizziness. I went to bed. I took a nap for almost 3 hours. Although, I think it was closer to like 2.5 hours. I woke up and I had a headache, but I don't know, I also had like a tightness in my throat and some other symptoms. Usually I'm like used to like pins and needles and stuff when I get like a migraine, but tightness in throat and various ringing in my ears, those were new. So I don't know, maybe I had a migraine, maybe I don't. The fact is, I'm better now, so I'm just not going to dwell on it and hope that that was a one-off thing. God knows I don't need any other weird trash things to happen to my body. It's already trash enough as it is. And yo, Autobot, welcome. Let's just get straight to it, shall we? We got some things that we need to do, and by things, I mean socializing, because we are in that part of the persona that... Why? God, you'd think I would learn by now that triangle is the RPG menu open button, but no. Hopefully I have my personas that I need, and I think I am good, so we won't have to go to the Velvet Room, hopefully. So we can just get straight to it. Yo, and Hatmaster and Yuna too. Maybe it was a change in cognition? Oh no, maybe someone stole my, perfectly degenerate heart. It was getting too degenerate, so it needed to be stolen. My desires were getting way too distorted. I mean, better now before I get a palace, I guess. What is it with you and migraines? I can actually tell you, it's, hereditary. Because, my grandmother on my dad's side of the family suffers from the exact same thing. And when I got it checked out, there was, like, nothing specifically wrong with my brain, and when I told them about the history of migraines from my dad's side of the family, they went, oh yeah, that's probably it. So, blame genetics, I guess. I'm just going to be here for a short while, going to see the possibility of someone doing the, gear impression. I can safely say I can't do Invader Zim character impressions. I legit tried, and I just can't do them. I'm sorry. It's not within my vocabulary or my vocal cord range. And I'm very sad. Well, well, I shouldn't say none of them. With the main ones that we talked about yesterday, I might be able to do gear. But, I would actually have to try and get my voice up that high, despite how deep it is, so it could be possible. Possibly membrane, though. The main problem is a lot of them have very specific, over-the-top qualities. I think that's the way to put it. And I just can't replicate them. More study needed. I'll have to do some more proper studying, see if it's at all possible. Anyway, for now, we should get started with what we need to do. Yusuke, my dude, my man. We are going to be hanging out with you today, and I'm sorry to say, this actually is going to be the last time we're going to hang out with you, because, we're going to max you out. You must have a wealth of free time, if that is your decision. Do you have time today? There is something I would like to show you. I always have time, as I always say, Yusuke. Let's do it. You see, I entered my piece into Kawanabe's competition. Moreover, it was accepted. The resulting exhibition is actually going on as we speak. Wait, seriously? Why are we why the hell are you here, then? You shouldn't be people watching. You should be showing your art to the people. People should be watching you. Well, your art. You know what I mean. Let's go. Come, let us go. It is being held at the same museum as last time. Man entered his art into a exhibition and he's not even there. God damn it, Yusuke. Speaking of Vader Zim, does anyone know how many season it was on? Not off the top of my head, no. I'm crying now. Cries because you love Yusuke. Everyone loves Yusuke. If anyone says they don't love Yusuke, they're either lying or are not human. Those are the only options.
I still have much to learn, but I finally painted something that I can be satisfied with.
I mean, it looks pretty incredible from what I can see.
Yes, this is the true heart of humanity. The title is Desire and Hope. What do you think?
Ha! So you added some hope to the desire from last time, eh?
Well, I added aspects that were previously lacking. This light is all of you. The title lists hope, but in my mind, it's a much more concrete thing. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now.
Hey, you're still pretty young, Yusuke, so you got plenty more growing to do, don't you worry.
You.
It's a good painting.
Huh?
It's not trying to be eccentric for the sake of being eccentric, like the last time. To think the same painting can change this much. So this is the answer you've come up with.
It is.
Desire and hope. I see. Beauty and ugliness. Humans are creatures that possess both.
Yeah, you could say that more than once. Yo, Jamie, how you doing? Well, I know how you're doing. I spoke with you earlier today. But how are you doing right now? It is indeed pretty beautiful as a painting, isn't it?
It seems you understand that.
What are you playing at?
You were provoking him on purpose, weren't you?
I apologize, although my intent was to encourage you. It was rather crude.
Well, I guess you are an artist through and through then.
Still, I believe that this ploy needed to be done in order to ignite your competitive spirit.
But why would you do that? What's your objective?
I wanted to do something for you as another person who is free from Madarame's chains. That's all.
Huh?
Madarame held a grudge against me for supposedly stealing his customers from him. To start, I couldn't get anyone to rent me space for exhibits. He caused me no end of hardship.
So that's why.
Yes, the heart of man is painted with desire, even if it's coated entirely in black at times. However, it seems you have the strength to not look away from it, and chose to stand up against it. If only he had your strength.
Who are you referring to when you say he?
Madarame and I go back a long way. First as classmates, then as teachers at the same art school. He used to have a noble spirit. Said he wanted to aim for the top of the art world one day.
Huh?
But in the end, even the art world has its share of politics. Those who are cunning win. Our hearts were stained black in that manner. But the human heart is a strange thing. It can't completely separate black from white.
No matter how much some people wish for it to be so, there's always that grey.
I was shocked when I heard that he took you in. He never liked children, you see.
Oh?
This happened just before we cut all ties from each other. But I got a call from him. He was panicking that nearby clinics were closed and that his kid had a fever.
Sensei.
I guess that was another aspect of him then. Even if it was just for a moment, he did care.
Yeah.
I don't want any more losers like me, or misguided winners like him being born from this world. That's why I started this foundation. So how about it? Would you like our support? Without the overbearing marketing production, of course.
It's a truly kind offer. Thank you for your generosity. However, I must respectfully decline.
Had a funny feeling you were gonna say that.
Huh. What makes you say that?
I am not Madarame. I won't be stained by desire. After all, I can see hope. If I am lost, they will extend their hands. If I am wrong, they will chastise me. As long as I have my rays of hope to guide me, I will be fine.
Ha! Madarame really did have a good eye.
What a strange man.
You are the last person that should be saying that. Also, not gonna lie, that was pretty cheesy what you said, bro. Even if it did get me a little bit. Yeah, you're a stranger, Yusuke.
For declining his offer?
Well, that. Among other things. I can write you a list if you want. I got a whole list.
It is a tad wasteful of me to decline. Still, I believe it's for the best. I feel contradictory, but that's the human heart, correct? Interesting. That's exactly what I should be painting. It must have been troublesome dealing with me.
Are you talking about Madarame or us?
But for some reason, I knew that you wouldn't abandon me until everything was said and done.
Of course not, dude.
Thank you, my friend.
No problem. I know it's not him, but Kawanabe's English voice actor reminds me of the late Leonard Nimoy. It does have a sophisticatedness to it, doesn't it? Which kind of makes sense, considering his age and also the fact that he's a high-ranking art official.
Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Emperor, granting thee infinite power.
He doesn't show up for too long, but I still really like his voice. Second Awakening. It's time for your persona to evolve, Yusuke. And now you can fuse Odin, the most powerful persona of the Emperor Arcana. And also time for you to get one of the most sickest persona designs.
Persona within me has awakened to a new power. Alright.
Goemon has transformed into Kami Susano! Or Susano! Depending on how you want to, you know, pronounce that.
Now that I'm out of my slump, I need to make up for the time I wasn't able to paint. I reiterate my promise to you. I'll extend my assistance to you, should you ever stumble.
Just remember that it's a two-way promise.
Now then, shall we go?
Yes, let's.
In order for me to learn more about the heart, we need to work hard on our thief business.
That being said, shouldn't you, like, chill out a little bit? I know I'm, like, the last person that should be saying that, because I'm terrible at it, but, like, there's loads of people looking at your paintings, so I feel like you could, you know, at least give them a little, oh, no, okay, we can just go. That works too. I love how Yusuke says his name when you, use him in battle. Oh, Susano! It is pretty damn cool. Right, now the question is, what the hell do I get rid of? Because I want that evade fire. Increases accuracy. That's for one ally. Deadly Fury, severe damage to one foe, minuscule damage to one foe. Severe damage to all foes? I could probably get rid of Tempest Slash, right? I could probably get rid of Tempest Slash. Or you know what? Speedmaster. I already have Tsukakaja. I usually use Tsukakaja, the version that puts it on every single ally anyway, so I feel like that's more efficient if I do it that way. I hear the Phantom Thieves killed someone. It's all over the news. Yeah, well, you shouldn't believe what everyone says on media, Sojiro. Just Oh, great, really is all over the news. Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. Okay, yeah, you know what? How about you just brew me a nice coffee, Sojiro, because I don't think I can take this. What should I do with that man? Ugh, my head hurts. Oh, do I know that feeling? Is it okay for me to stick my nose into Sojiro and Futaba's problem? I should be able to help them with my current level of kindness! You look like you have something to say. Okay, right. I gotta make sure that I do this correctly. Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. Hello there, Sojiro. Would you mind if I help you?
Alright then.
Well, I guess there's no point in worrying. Help me clean up. I full of kindness. I have kindness for all. Please accept it. Futaba, what's wrong? It's not like you come here for you to come to here this late. Look, Sojiro. Uncle's bank info, transaction history, credit details. I've got tons of dirt on him. How'd you get your hands on this stuff? Internet? Hacking, of course. Futaba, look, I know you're trying to help, but maybe you shouldn't have mentioned the hacking part. Uncle's in loads of debt. He'll never win a suit against us now they have all this data. Here is my kindness with my sweat. I like the kindness. I could do without the sweat, in all honesty, especially since there's a virus going around, you know, just putting that out there. Damn it, you know, I know you want to give me kindness, but social distancing, please. This is a criminal offense, you idiots. There's no way we'd be able to use this stuff in court. But I've known all along how badly in debt he is. He's not gonna try and take custody back, so don't go doing stupid crap like this, okay? Air hug is acceptable. Or virtual hugs. That is also acceptable. But Sojiro, I only did this because of all that stuff he said to you. About that, I've been thinking. When push came to shove, I wasn't there to help you. So, you know, maybe there's somewhere better for you out there. Is it somewhere better? Am I not supposed to be here? Am I just in the way? Sojiro, Futaba, how about we just have a nice curry and a coffee, huh? I could whip up a brew right now. Sojiro, you can berate me for my coffee skills. Come on, let's just, please, can we change the subject? This is... No, that's not it. You don't want me either, Sojiro? That's not what I meant. I just think it might be better for your own sake. Fine. I still have you, saying Mona, and all the others. You can just stay here and play with your stupid coffee beans. She likes you guys way more than she likes me. Well, this might not be the best time to break it to you, but let's just say you don't have the best compassionate tact sometimes. Yeah. Makes sense though. You're the ones who saved her after all. Where did I go wrong? I really did try to care for Futaba. Look where it got me though. I told myself she was the reason I kept making Wakaba's curry here. But deep down I think that was just an excuse to stay distant. At the end of the day, the coffee and curry people love so much are both just excuses. I mean... You're probably right. Yeah, I mean, I spent more time in this cafe than I ever did trying to talk to Futaba. I'm gonna go out for a smoke. Try to cool off a bit. Sorry to lay this on you, but can you go after Futaba for me? Of course I can. Well, I should head upstairs. Hey there. How you doing? You say? Oh, don't mind a Yusei convention? I don't really have the money to do a convention right now. It's hard for you virtually. Oh yeah, this is indeed a big mess. Big family mess. But when are families ever not messy? Hey, so... You wanna talk? Yeah, thanks. You know, Mom used to talk about Sojiro tons when I was little. How he was good at making his curry. How interesting he was to talk to. I remember everything. I even remember how she smiled when she talked about him. Mom really liked Sojiro. Yeah, he's pretty okay. A little rough around the edges. I said some real mean stuff tonight. It's not his fault Mom's incident happened. It's not his fault I shut myself away from the world. And because of me, Sojiro lost a crap ton of money. I just thought I'd be able to stay here with him if my hacking worked. You know what? You should tell him that. Yeah, you're right. Futaba, can I come in? Mm-hmm. Seem bigger? Messes? Oh, I could probably imagine. All things considered, at least these guys are talking. Talking is good. Did you know that most problems could be solved if people just talk to each other? It's true. Sojiro, I The group would be huge if we all met like PAX or E3. I have like 13 grandmas. Okay, yeah, you know what? That's a pretty big mess. That's a pretty big pile. Look, I'm sorry for what I said just now. Yo, Adrian! Or you can just not talk. What's for my family? Yes, but have you tried talking, though? Have you actually tried it? It's pretty amazing when you can do it. Look, I'm sorry about what I said just now. And, well, if it's okay with you, I want you to stay here forever. Forever? You know what? Go on, Sojiro. I can tell you're trying. Come on, man. You got this. I know it might be more fun living with people your age, like you say, but I'll do my damnedest to see things from your perspective. So, will you stay with me? Was that supposed to be some kind of proposal? Hey! Quit your laughing! You're as exhausting as ever. Hey, Sojiro. I know I've caused you a lot of trouble, but I really do want to be here. So let's keep living together. Futaba. Sorry for not saying that sooner. Oh, and thanks for taking in someone as horrible as me. You're not horrible in the slightest. Are you sure I'm good enough? I wouldn't want anyone else. Heh, no hesitation. Don't come complaining to me if you regret it. Yeah, there's that smarm I'm used to. Actually, I'm not gonna let you regret it. If you ever need help, just tell me. Might not be graceful, but I'll be there to protect you. And you can stay with me for as long as you want. Forever if you want. I will. Forever. Can't wait to keep sort of living with you two, you say. Yeah, I was about to ask where I fall in this. I mean, I'm just the kid on probation. So, I'm just here on the sidelines, just waiting for you to, talk this out. Ack, it's almost time for the live stream. The director's gonna be on this week. I'm out of here. Bye. I was such a fool. My whole life, I've taken the easy way out to avoid these kinds of conflicts. I didn't stand up for Wakaba when I knew something was off, and I didn't stand up for you either. Instead, I went on and on about how you can't fight back against the laws of our society. How you should just accept the hand you're dealt in life. But those were excuses I made to keep myself in line. They gave me the easy way out I wanted so badly. Maybe instead of all that coffee crap, I should have been teaching you not to make the same mistakes I did. There I go, ranting again, but I feel like I managed to put a lot behind me today. Thanks for making me realize what's really important in life. All I did was just stand here with an apron on. And also make you drink some subpar coffee. We did it, guys. We're melting through that icy heart. I knew you would like me eventually.
All right.
It's okay, Sodre. I give you a applause for trying. So do I. Toronto gets boring over time. Markham has good food, expensive rent. I would like to go to Canada at least once. You have some nice nature.
I'm going home.
Alright, I better head home too. Don't stay up too late, okay? Don't want you oversleeping. I could get even more kindness, even though I'm already at max. I'm a literal angel according to this game. God, I love Sojiro so much. Every Persona game with the kind of old Guardian type character, mainly Persona 4 and Persona 5, you don't really have one in Persona 3, unfortunately, but Persona 4 and Persona 5, God, both of them are so top tier. They're so good. Talked about being touched by an angel. Hey, you good to talk? I talked to Futaba again after that. Don't know how it took me so long when we've been so close, but I finally had an honest conversation with her. Now, how do I say this? It feels like we're a real family now, not just pretending to be one. And that's only because you helped us connect, so thanks for that. Are you saying you feel like a real dad now? A real dad, huh? Sounds corny as hell, but I can't deny it. What am I doing? Calling some guy up and rambling about my feelings. Yeah, but I guess you're not exactly an ordinary guy yourself. Alright, I'm hanging up while I've still got some dignity. See you tomorrow. I'm sorry to say, Sojiro, it's a downward slope from here. We're gonna be the best of buds. I'm gonna embarrass you every chance I get. It's gonna be great. Wasn't there that old monk guy in P3? There was. I didn't like him. Like, his story was interesting, but he is not Sojiro or Dojima from Persona 4. Like, not in the slightest. The whole deal with the monk from Persona 3 is basically, I'm a shitty monk and I'm kind of terrible, and it's like, yeah, you are. And speaking of becoming a dad, and I guess I have to be the dad to this chat right now. Who's the Hierophant in P3? The bookstore keepers. Yeah, it's the old couple. Also, mods, if you could take care of fight in chat. I'm leaving that all on you. I wonder when Okamura-san will start coming back to school. I know the funeral's soon. It must be tough organizing the funeral for a bigwig CEO. Okamura-san is usually pretty quiet, so do you think she'll be okay? Hard to believe the dad of such a nice girl could be so evil. I didn't expect this from the Phantom Thieves. That was a full-blown public execution. And once again, school doing their thing of just running their mouths. Things are looking rough online. They're just calling us a bunch of murderers! Oh, the celebrities who supported us are being criticized now too. It's all gone up in flames. People are posting about this stuff everywhere. I highly doubt that anyone who supported us did so honestly. There must have been many who simply went with the winning side. I get mixed feelings about this when you put it that way. It does make me rethink a lot of things. That aside, we need to deal with our situation first. Our state of affairs continues to worsen. We can't just sit back and watch this happen. Still, we can't make a move when we don't have any leads. What are you supposed to do then? Right around when your exams end will be the perfect timing. What? Don't worry about it. Anyway, just wait and see what happens. For the time being, let's discuss things after exams end. There's no way I can focus on exams like this. Can you ever?
Hey, are you listening?
Well, she's not wrong. Alright, time for me to be a badass again. I'm sorry, Teach. Just felt a small breeze past my left ear. Hey! God damn it, chat. Maybe I should have that offer to time out people. Nah, no I shouldn't. People are saying terrible things about us, calling us murderers. Yeah, I've noticed, don't worry. Just trying to ignore it for the time being, not going to lie, Morgana. Right, I guess for now. Time to head to the arcade, because we got some more stuff that we can try and win for our room. You say this chat is getting intense. Oh yeah, I've noticed. Truly, this is where it all just goes downhill at this point. Also, are you kidding me? This is the prize I'm trying to win? A crane game, huh? The prize right now is Wana-Wana-kun? I don't want this, but I won't get another chance if I don't get it now. Fine. You creepy-ass Monokuma reject. Okay, are you ready? Start! First try, first try, first try, first try. God damn it.
Wow.
It's always so sad when the claw goes back up and there isn't even a sound effect or like a lose jingle. It just keeps going and slowly fades out. It's almost worse. Man, I really hope there's a claw machine back when Yakuza 7 comes out. I will be able to show how will be able to show my main character how it's actually done as the claw game master. Funny thing is, I never was actually into claw games in real life. Like, because any of the prizes that they would always have up for grabs, whether it be like soft toys or like electronics or something, I never felt it was worth it. Like, ever. The real Monokuma would punish that thing in a heartbeat. Oh, it totally would. He would probably go on saying how, they are completely tarnishing his image as a mascot character, and then he would rip it to shreds with giant mechs.
Nice going.
A Wana-Wana-kun doll, huh? You should put it somewhere in your room when you get home. Or, you know, I could burn it. That's another option. Yo, Shinya. It's time to hang out with you again. You and I both have to get stronger, and to do that, we gotta practice. Ooh, and I also gotta hydrate. Hydration is very important for training also. So let's train hard today. What are you gonna do? You gonna get Shinya how to teach you how to shoot? I know we made the joke before, but I still can't get over the idea that, that Sai is in there, like, going, how do you know how to shoot a gun so well? I'm like, a small child taught me. Like... I'm thinking of a stupid moment from something I watched with a dump... Oh, what was it? It was like, Ah, shit, what was it? It's just Shinya just going up to, Takeda, or whatever his name was, the guy who, he fought against, and he's just like, alright, Joker, we're going to go do something different for training today. And it's like, Shinya, you just got a gun in your hand. Yeah, we're gonna kill him with this real-ass gun this time. Shoot, shoot, bang, bang. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm sorry, that has like no bearing on anything whatsoever. I'm just going to continue now. Alright, we'll have a thorough training session today. I also don't know why Shinya decided to go through puberty, like, during that flashback also. We gotta step up training, so we have to go to real live arms. And firearms. You ready? The games are on me today, so be sure to keep up. Wait. Are you saying that you got, like, a load of money? I mean... I'll give you an answer in a second, if I can actually see the answer that I'm supposed to give. Hello, thank you, advertisement. I really appreciate you interrupting. Yep. Yep, okay. Yep, I would like to see the answer that I need to do, please. Okay, thank you. If you insist. I was looking at the website, and for some reason, just a random advertisement just decided to cover the entire screen, letting me know that Somali of the Forest, a new anime on Crunchyroll, is available. Which, don't get me wrong, it looked very pretty, but I need to know how to talk to this child. Not gonna lie, it's been interesting just looking at this ongoing chat battle. Honestly, at this point, this is the moment where I don't even have to, like, comment on anything. I can just let chat do its thing, and they can entertain themselves. And every so often, I look over, and I'm like, yep, that's still going on. Now, a good streamer would moderate it. But a smart streamer would just let the whole thing die out without them themselves getting involved. Sounded more like a squeaky voiced teen from The Simpsons. Yeah, that was kind of what I was going for. I'm so sad I can do that voice very well. Now let's get to it! Get into your stance! What's the niche? What would be the best ways to play Super Turbo Online? You mean Street Fighter? Because that's the only Super Turbo Online that I can think of. Best way to play it online? Best way would probably be either the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, even though it has some problems. Or, using something like Fightcade on your PC, because that has online capabilities with rollback netcode. So, if you just download Fightcade and then get Super Turbo for it, then that's another really good option. In the background, you see rocket launcher. No harm, see? Yep, I see no problem with that in my chat. Yo, and it's all in the name. Welcome. I'm not gonna lie, this is... I'm just in one of those moods. I don't know how to describe it. No, too slow! Shinyu is playing erratically. Hey! Give him his money back! What the... Just ignore them. Oda! You took his lunch you took his lunch money, didn't you? You took his lunch money, didn't you? He forced you into a battle, right? Yeah. And when I lost, he told me I owed him money. Who do you think you are? The king? Huh?
Wrong.
I didn't take it, I earned it. That money is for my war fund and to help me get stronger. What the hell does that mean? You're crazy, just like your mom. I heard your mom was being weird at the restaurant the other day, too. A waiter caught her leaving without paying, and she said that she just forgot. She even snapped at the manager and told him his employees need to be better trained. Shut up! Oh god, Shinya. Your mom's a Karen. My mom says that your mom is a bully. Yeah, my munch lunny. And you're just like her.
You bastard.
Shut up. I'm the strongest, the best, the king. If you want your money back, you'll have to beat me. He's not making any sense. Somehow, someway, you're gonna pay us back. The only thing you're good at is playing games. Huh? You're just like the bad guy in a movie. I hope the Phantom Thieves get you.
No way.
A bad guy? Me? Really? Even though I'm strong? Just because you have strength doesn't mean you're necessarily good. It's how you use it, kid. I'm not a bad guy, am I? I'm not gonna lie, you are acting like one right now. No, I'm not. I mean, I won. I got stronger. I just like the Phantom Thieves did. So, how am I the bad guy? Time to give a kid an existential crisis. The mold is poured. Hope to muse as it holds. Nice. Now to my other venture, drawing Kabuki-style Yoshi and Yoshimitsu from Tekken committing tax fraud. Oh my god, I thought we were past that! God damn it, I thought we were past the Yoshi committing tax fraud. Well, so good job, guys. We have now quelled the robot revolution once more. I guess I already knew that. Felt bad even when I was winning. I won't do it again. I don't want to be a bad guy. Look, Shinya, you're still young, you're still impressionable, but I believe that you can change. You got time. Thanks. Hey, do you hate me now? Nah, I don't hate you. Really? Like, really you don't? Oh, that's great! I don't want you to hate me too. Phantom Thieves are strong because they defeat strong enemies, right? Beating up on weak opponents, that's bullying. That's what bad guys do. I was wrong. Thanks, Amamiya-san. I wouldn't have realized this on my own. No problem. That being said, we're still going to teach you cheap shot. Don't bully the weak unless you can get a cheap shot at them. In which case, you can now use down shot 3 times per infiltration. Shoot them right between the eyes. Apparently, the Yoshi meme started when someone randomly made a photo edit of Yoshi saying he committed tax fraud. Oh yeah, that's the original. I have a updated, but actually, do I still have it? Hang on, give me a sec. For people that haven't seen it, so yeah, the original meme is Yoshi, when someone made a comment of Yoshi committing tax fraud, and then someone did art of it. My version, the superior version, was during a Persona session. Oh my god, I have to find the image, don't I now? Give me a sec. It's here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. Yep, here it is. I can't why was it Yoshi? It was because I was thinking of Yoshimitsu or something. And I thought of Yoshi and then Goemon because of Yusuke. Because his persona was Goemon. And then I was thinking of Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. And, okay, basically one thing led to another and then this happened. So... So yeah, this is my, this is my, expertise. I will never surpass art of this caliber. It's truly something that cannot be, cannot be topped. I don't even remember how we got to that conversation. God damn it.
All right.
Are we back just going to another stream? No problem. Better than anything I've ever made. Okay, Adrian, you know that's a lie. Why you always lying? Anyway. I'm gonna head home now. I need to think about what I did. I don't know what's up with me today. I'm just in a sort of weird mood.
Bye.
I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's my head. Maybe the migraine never stopped. I'm so glad you picked up. Are you in a cheerful mood? Yeah, I would say so. I don't know how to describe. It's just sort of one of those moods where I'm trying to think how to put it. I'm playing the game, I go to say something, I sort of flub it in my head halfway, and then the thing that I say is kind of like a half-baked version of what I wanted to say, and I go, it's good enough. It's like... Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm not trying right now. No, that's not true in the slightest. Hey, Amamiya-san, where did I go wrong? I just wanted to be strong like the Phantom Thieves, but somehow I ended up into a bad guy without even noticing. The more I thought about everything, the more scared I got. Amamiya-san, are you sure you aren't gonna hate me? Don't worry, of course I won't. Really? Pinky promise? Thank you. I won't ever make the same mistake ever again. Phew, I feel a little better after talking to you. Thanks, Amamiya. Don't know what I'd do without you. Okay, I'm gonna hang up now. See you at the arcade. Once again, you have to remember every so often that Shinya's still a kid. Yes, Sojiro, the Phantom Thieves are murderers. Can you please stop repeating it, please? Why are you getting so flustered? Flustered? I'm not getting flustered! Alright, I should have the right persona still. Yep, hanged persona. Still got it. Yo, why? It's getting crazy out there with all those incidents happening. Well, it will make my job easier if the cops have their attention elsewhere, you know? So, what do you want today? I was just watching the other VOD. I can tag the timestamp on the comments. I would actually kind of like that, in all honesty, because I want to remember how we got to that point. I honest to God can't remember. I know it was during a counseling session with Maruki. I remember that part. I have no idea how he got to Yoshi and Yusuke committing tax fraud, though. I think it was something to do with Yusuke having offshore bank accounts, but anyway, what... Look, this is just getting crazier and crazier as I say things, so I should probably stop. There's something I need to talk to you about. Oh, please do. Give me a way out of this, Awai, please.
Good.
Alright, come to the back.
Actually...
Listen up, kid. I figured out Suda's weakness. While you and Kyoru were over at that diner, I was out getting some info from a reliable source of mine. Turns out, I guessed right. Suda was the one on the other end of that Hong Kong Mafia deal. Apparently, he paid them off for a huge arsenal of guns. This is where things start getting interesting, though. If he was smuggling all that shit in, why would he come to me asking for modified guns? I mean, don't something about that seem off to you? Well, I mean, yeah. Absolutely. Right? That piece of shit's trying to lord his position over me, but he ain't got shit now. What I'm really saying here is, I don't think those Hong Kong guys ever delivered on their end of the deal. They probably just took his money and flat out stiffed him on the guns. Masa told me that's something real weird back when you and Kyoru were over at the diner, though. Apparently the clan's been treating that Hong Kong transaction like some kind of massive business success. That means Suda's been lying to them this whole time. And now he's trying to use me to cover up his mistake. Well, say what you will, in the criminal underworld, that's pretty clever. Yep, everyone's always known he's a sneaky son of a bitch. Don't matter now, though. Everyone's gonna change once I tell the clan what's up. Suda's not gonna be able to keep intimidating me anymore. And I'll make sure Kaoru won't get labeled, like I was. He'll be a regular, respectable adult. Something I could never have even dreamed of. We're gonna have to talk to Suda himself first. Though, gotta follow Yakuza code.
Yo.
Hey, I got a favor to ask you. If anything happens to me, take care of Kyoru, okay? Okay? Well, there's one problem with that, first of all, is that you're going to be okay, so I'm not going to need to do shit, but... Are you seriously going at it alone? trolley. I know he'd be able to get rid of me, no problem, without a witness there. But I've got to put an end to this. Besides, nobody would wanna... Wait a sec, I've got you.
That's right.
I want you to come to talk to Suda with me. He's not gonna dare lay a finger on a civilian kid. It'd cause way too many complications for him. If you come as my witness, things will be miles safer. Alright then, that's settled. Wait, hang on, I didn't agree to this. You're literally telling me to just get involved with a beef with a Yakuza. I have enough problems as it is right now. Where would we keep him? There's not a lot of space in the attic. I feel like I'm missing some context right now. Sorry, needed my daily self-deprecation. I know that feeling. It doesn't work though when what you straight out say is a lie. Really do like your art, Adrian. Yakuza, you say? Yeah, can't say I'm familiar. Oh, let me think of a reward too. God, thank you for all the info and being my witness. How about I work even harder on the special menu? That should be good for you, yeah? I bet a detective will investigate. Well, they have 3 ranks to do it, so they better do it fast. Expert customization. Unlocks more parts for customization. So I can get even better guns! Shoot, shoot, bang, bang! Well, I'll hit you up when it's time. Let's do this, kid.
Later.
Yo, about that witness talk earlier. Remember, it's too late to get cold feet now. You can't bail on me. But I'm obviously gonna look out for you. If it comes down to it, I'll personally take responsibility for protecting you. But considering who we're dealing with, we can't afford to take any chances. Well, I say bring it on. You really do have guts. Rank 5 guts, in fact. But guts alone isn't enough to get by in this world. Remember, nothing's that simple. Look, I know I shouldn't be getting a minor dragged into this shit. But you're the only one I can rely on. When everything's prepped and ready, I'll give you a call. Later. One day I'll draw again, but first, must war some stars? Star Wars? I think? Can I bother you for a moment? Now that the funeral is over, it feels like a small burden has been lifted from my shoulders. Okay, Haru, I know I keep asking you, and this is like the 4th time that I've asked you in like a week, but are you alright? I am. I actually feel bad having everyone worry about me. You shouldn't say that. Your father died. It's not something you should just get over. How about you? Are you doing okay? I mean, yeah, I'm managing. Why are you asking if I'm okay? You sure are strong. I'll come back, don't worry. I think I'll be able to rejoin everyone around when exams end. Well, see you.
Haru. She's the one who should be in pain right now. Yet she's still trying to cheer us up.
She's a goddamn cinnamon roll. No one can tell me otherwise. Ah, Star Wars The Old Republic, of course. Now it makes sense. It all just clicked. The sweetest of floof. Ah, goddammit, my exams start tomorrow. Ah, why do you have to remind me? Ah, jeez. Well... I'm pretty much as studied out for them as I will ever be, so... I guess for now, I'll just continue with my socializing. He may not have been a nice man, but he was still your dad. I mean, yeah. It's not good to keep those feelings bottled up, you know? Sometimes you just gotta let it all out. Speaking of letting it all out, Futaba. Or Futaba. I always flip-flop between how I want to say her name. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I guess the technical pronunciation that would be correct is Futaba. I guess it just depends if you elongate it a little bit more than usual. Yo, you say. And I will save my game after this. Don't you worry. Hey, are you free today? I sure am. Only one thing left on the promise list. Being okay without you around. But before that, there's something I want to show you, you say. Come to my room. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See? Everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kind of wrong. I'm kind of impressed that you kept it all this time. I guess it was something to remember her by. There was one promise I'd lied about doing. One promise I never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. Episode 15, High Schooler Tries Too Hard, timestamp 2 hours, 55 minutes, 30 seconds. Goemon commits tax fraud. Thank you, Odd. I will definitely remind myself of that piece of art when I can. Would you guys consider Third Strike and Super Turbo as equally awesome games? I am a huge sucker for Third Strike. Third Strike's one of my most favorite fighting games ever, so I'm biased. That being said, I cannot deny that Super Turbo is still fun. It's super old school and kind of clunky in some places nowadays, but I still find it so much fun, and it's a very different game. So, if I had to pick one that's... and you can't also deny, even though Super Turbo is like, what, the 4th iteration of Street Fighter 2? It's still Street Fighter 2, and that game was pretty revolutionary for the fighting game genre. It's Street Fighter Third Strike and Super Turbo. What is it about the Street Fighter 3 characters that you like? Well, if I'm going to say what I like about Third Strike, it's not just I do like the characters. I like that they're very unique to Street Fighter, because out of all the returning characters when the game was new, it was just Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li. And I really love Ken in that game. And I also I just really like the mechanics, the parry system, the visuals, the flow of that game, the way the supers work with the EX meter. It just feels so right. It's just got it's got a very unique style to it, which I really just appreciate. No, I mean, what do you like about the character's personality and character-wise? Oh, well, if we're going from like Third Strike and when they were new, I mean, obviously, I didn't play Third Strike when it was new. I got in with the PS3 online version after watching Maximilian Dude play it. I watched him play it so much, and I was like, damn, this game's cool. I mean, personality-wise, like, the animations in the game have so much personality for each character. And a lot of them are just cool. Makoto's cool, Dudley's cool, Ken's cool, Alex is cool. It's just so... everyone's just so cool. And they have so much, like, emotion behind their animations that, like, really flare out their personality. I've seen people who like the Street Fighter 3 cast over the Street Fighter 2 cast. I think it also just comes down to they're very different, because when Street Fighter 3 came out originally, everyone hated it. Everyone hated that it was different, from what I understand. And the first two games were kind of terrible, because Third Strike was the third iteration of Street Fighter 3. So, it definitely got its respect more over time. Q, clearly the greatest character. Q's great because he's just so mysterious and you don't know anything about him. I mean, hell, his win quotes are question marks and exclamation marks. I also play Q. Anyway, sorry, back to Persona. Had a mini Street Fighter tangent there. Gonna be real, the most I know about Street Fighter is that one movie that's amazing but bad. Ugh. You're right, but I'm kind of sad that's the only thing you know about Street Fighter. Are you talking about the live-action movie? Because if so, oof. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I get perfect scores on my tests. Then, one time, I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but the store ended up yelling at my mom. Kids suck, Futaba. I should know, I'm talking to one right now. Said I wouldn't hate him? I lied to him, the little bastard. No, of course I didn't. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first, but then when she was there, the other kids bullied her like they did to me. But one day, she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. I mean, that's great, right? Because you were talking with someone. I mean, it must have been a shock. I grew up with Tekken, not Street Fighter. Oh, I'm definitely more into Tekken now. Like, I play Tekken 7 a lot. I was playing it today, in fact. It's kind of in a rough place right now, but it's still really fun. Totally. I mean, literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to me to say good morning. Then, eventually, I decided to say it back. It felt like my heart was going to shatter into a million pieces. But apparently, she'd been saying it was me the whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. Well, why not? One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote down about how her parents hid her, how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then, when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. That's awful. For both you and her. Yeah, at least we don't have any serial killings in P5, like P4, except all those people who have mental shutdowns. Yeah, we just have psychotic breakdowns and mental anguish. Fun fact, Hyper Street Fighter 2 was my first Street Fighter game. Street Fighter 2 game, sorry, to be more accurate. Super Street Fighter 4 was my first Street Fighter game. But you didn't know any better, Futaba. Yeah, but I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran. I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So, I lied to my mom. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month, she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. But I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-settling phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Well, you did. And I'm glad that you did. Yo, what's up, Light? Even if it is in fiction, it's still pretty fucked up, though. I just realized the protag never showers in P5 unless we make him. There's no shower in LeBlanc. True. But those Japanese baths are so goddamn good that you only need to take one a month in order for it to keep you clean, right? Pretty sure that's how it works. Another crap pair of people exploiting somebody for money. Unfortunately so. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now, got it? As if I could turn away. Someone's pushing today. This is another part of our deal. Well, I am the man of many deals, so moral support may now charge or recover SP. Oh, give me that good boost. Well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, and sorry I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait for next time.
Okay.
Now, make like a cheater and dash out of my room. Man, you're really stretching for some of these today, aren't you? Hello? It's me. Something's not right, you say. When I try looking up Kana-chan's contact info, my fingers suddenly start trembling. I know I promised myself that I'd do this, but when I remember how angry Kana-chan got, I got scared. Sorry to do this food to you, Futaba. Does that mean you're running away again? What am I doing? Freaking out at the most important moment. If I can't do this, then what was my training for? I don't want to run away anymore. I won't give up on Kana-chan. Thanks, you say. Talking to you about this helped calm me down. I'm gonna do a little more research on Kana-chan. Oh, and please don't tell anyone else about what we discussed today. Not even Sojiro, okay? Bye. Man, feels good to be able to help people. It also must just feel so good to be able to be trusted enough to people to confide. Man. The funny thing is, I usually consider myself someone who really wants to try and avoid drama as much as possible. I mean, don't get me wrong, everyone does, but I don't know. I feel like recently it's just like it's never it's never good to like intentionally cause drama, but to try to actively avoid it all the time is near impossible. And like I said before, sometimes just talking is enough to get the ball rolling, you know? Karens like to. Yeah, they sure do, but that's an entirely different thing than what I'm talking about. This isn't much of an update. but I think I'm going to go back to school starting tomorrow. I'm sorry for worrying all of you until now. Are you really okay, though? Be sure not to push yourself too hard in this time of grief. No, I actually need to push myself. My mind always wonders if I have nothing to do. Yeah, I totally get you. Besides, there's nothing I can do while I'm at home. Well, I don't know how to put it, but try not to think about that stuff too much. Yeah, just remember we're on your side, Haru. Yeah, you can come for us for anything. To be completely honest, when I ended up alone, I did doubt you all a tiny bit. But it's so horrible for me to doubt you. I mean, I'm the one who asked you all to do this. Your father just passed away, Haru. It's natural to feel a flood of emotions at such events. Yeah, it's really hard when you lose someone like that. I'm okay now, but you've all helped me out so much. Right back at ya. Thank you. Those words are truly reassuring. Well then, I'll see you all at school.
Haru. I'm not surprised she seems down. You should keep her in your thoughts.
Always am.
Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay.
That's why there's the block button on Twitter. Yep, there sure is. My sister has a coffee mug that says non-fictional feelings from fictional characters. It was a quote somebody made on Tumblr. That's a pretty damn good quote, though. Would you consider Hyper Street Fighter 2 to be a good game, a substitute, or would you prefer it over Super Turbo? I haven't played enough to come to a solid conclusion. I mean, I usually try to go for the latest version in a game series. But that's just me. Some people will religiously not agree with that. I'd say look into it and do what you feel after doing some research. I like reading drama. Oh, I like reading drama. I don't like being in drama. I just realized that's a lot of kids who lost their parents in one chat. Oh, yep. Welcome to the Japanese anime club, where every child must have something tragic happen to them in some way, shape, or form. Maybe we are affiliated with Disney. The amount of dead parents here. Anyway, what am I doing today? It's the 16th. We need to go over to Iwai once more, it seems like. So, to the airsoft shop. God bless that marshmallow. The instant messaging chat, hopefully not here. Well, I can safely say my parents aren't dead, so... yeah, that's a plus. Yeah, What a sentence to join on. Hey Andrew, how's it going? Don't worry about it. But there's no downside to having Hyper over Super Turbo. Nah, I don't see a downside. Like I said, it was my first Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter 2. It's getting crazy up there with all this instance happening. Yeah. It's so terrible, I know. Why? I want to work. In that case, there are a big favor to ask you. Want to settle things with Suda? Will you come with me as a witness? I'll do my best to protect you, but I can't guarantee your safety. You can say no. Should I go with Hawaii to meet with Suda as his witness? With my overflowing guts, I can follow him anywhere. Yeah, let's do it. Stand by. I appreciate it. It's gonna be under the Gerda Bridge. It's close, so try and follow me. So, you know everything. Wait, that's the bread from your shop, isn't it? I should have known he was working for you.
Hey.
He's here as my witness today. Now listen, I'd be glad to keep my mouth shut about your failed deal if you stay away from my family. That includes me, Kaoru, And this kid here. So you're still sticking to the code, even retirement.
Yeah.
Rules ain't meant to be broken. You're as sharp as ever, Moon. Glad to see you haven't lost your touch in your absence. I bet we would have gotten duped by those Hong Kong motherfuckers if I still had you as my right-hand man. Instead, I'm stuck dealing with the mess that idiot Massa made for me. Hey, kid. Sorry for getting a respectable teen like yourself wrapped up in a bullshit feud. Hope dealing with all this Yakuza business hasn't been too much trouble. I wouldn't call myself a respectable kid. Still on probation and all that. Could be worse, could be the P3 cast. Oh yeah, the P3 cast have some problems. I was looking around for a reference of Yoshi sitting and Fat Yoshi. My guts are indeed overflowing. I'm pretty sure I've already branded the niche clan as a thing. Though, I'm not too, I've never been really much of a fan of giving a fan group a name. I don't know, it's just not something I've ever been really wanting to be a fan, what's the word? It's never something that I really wanted to push. Clan, not a family. Family, clan. I mean, both those work in the context of Yakuza. Persona using that kind of language, motherfucker. Yeah, no, I mean, Ryuji is the only one who's not allowed to say the F word, apparently, when he's trying to say the F word. Anyone else who tries, though? Yeah, they can. Niche family subsidiary of the YouTube clan. Anyway, I did all this for a why. Thanks, kid.
Yo.
Suda, I'll be honest with you. This whole thing has been a real goddamn pain in the ass. But it's over. You're finished. Don't think you understand, Moon.
Whoa.
What? You're the one you're not the one who gets to make the decisions around here. The hell are you doing? I'm done playing nice with you. You don't make me what I need, one way or another way. If you can't do it fast, both your son and this little witness of yours are gonna pay for it. Well, so much for wanting us not to get involved with the Yakuza feud.
What'd you say?
Christ, Suda. You're not some random fuck off the street. You're supposed to be better than this. Times have changed, Moon. You're hung up on bullshit like pride and duty, but you know what? Nobody gives a fuck about your goddamn code of honor anymore. You bastard. Now you listen to me, you little piece of shit. You're going to make me those guns. You gotta do it fast. Don't make me tell you again.
Shit.
I'm such a freaking idiot. That guy ain't the suitor I know. Based on what just happened here, I'm done for the second I give him the guns he's looking for. God damn it. Look, kid, you should probably go. I don't got any more tests for you. Just forget all of this. But I want to help you. I appreciate the offer, I really do. I just can't let you do that. I'm gonna make those guns for him. I gotta do what I can to protect Kaoru. If it means helping out a psychopath, so be it. Seems the why's been painted into a corner. He might end up dead if I don't do something about Suda soon. Suda, when did he turn into such a heartless bastard? So, what's his full name? Huh? Why do you... Actually, it's probably best that you know. It's Akamitsu Suda. He was famous around here for being an incredible martial artist back in the day. If you see him round town, run. Go to the police if you have to. They'll keep you safe as long as you tell them who's after you. Anyways, we're done here. Thanks for all you've been giving me.
Later.
And take care of yourself, kid. I'm sorry to say, why, but you ain't going to get rid of my ugly mug that easily. If you're a senpai, then aren't we all like a class? I don't know. I don't know what narrative we're trying to push now. If there was a clan, you'd be more like Yusei Anarchy. Well, Anarchy's more like bro. You know? It's kind of been like, yo, you're my bro. So it's not necessarily just a clan thing. Senpai just means someone who is above you in age. To show, like, respect. And it doesn't even just have to be in school. It can also be in work. So, it can be used in a bunch of different places. It just so happens that, you know, a lot of animes use it in school. Because that's where so many goddamn animes decide to set themselves. These clan going after the FaZe clan. Are they even still a thing? Are they still around? Gotta go for half an hour? Joker should take out his own gun. Okay, I'm going. See you, Sideways Drifter, if you're still there. Sorry. Was a little bit busy with Yakuza tie-ins. And yeah, our guns only work in the metaverse, so that's kind of a problem. But that's also true. Pallets do still hurt. We're not making it a niche workplace. Yeah, you know what? I'm right there with you. I don't really want my streams to be known as a workplace. That kind of sends out the wrong message. Alright, class. Now we're going to have a persona. Well, I mean, to be fair, I do make you do crosswords, so... Pulling an all-nighters is the worst. I really should have started studying sooner. At least the school festival soon. It's the thing I'm looking forward to the most right now. Yeah, but are they still going to hold it? I mean, it might get cancelled because of all the stuff. And don't say that. You bummed me out before the exams. Things are bad enough as it is. If they cancel the festival, the students will riot. Please, no riots. I don't want another riot. I'm just gonna focus on these exams. The niche company, on the other hand.
Phantom Thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
I do want to know I do want to understand the reasoning of, alright. Big multi-billionaire CEO of a food corporation. Local school principal. Why on earth would we kill two people of such completely different standings? In the public's eye, at the very least. I feel like there's some questions that need to be asked. Because otherwise it seems a little bit random.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets.
Well, back to school. Can't believe I'd be thankful to having to do exams right now. Damn, I need to do some more catching up. I missed the part where we killed Principal Blobby. But we didn't, though. Yeah, there are inconsistencies. Public doesn't care. It's just like real life. Anyway, let the first day of exams begin. Alright, counting both black and white surfaces. How many surfaces are there in a total on a soccer ball? That would be 32.
Ooh, we can do this.
Yes I can. Oh, thank God Morgana at least sounds peppy. Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide an explanation for why the soccer ball is only comprised of colors the black and white. Soccer balls. Didn't the teacher say that the number of colors used to be different? Do you remember? And once again, I would like to remind everyone that during this time where Morgana is trying to pep talk us during an exam, we are both cheating and also having a cat in the classroom going meow 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 when it's supposed to be extremely quiet. But anyway, it used to be one color on TV. Right, it was only one color, but that wouldn't really grab your eye. Meow indeed. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Shit, I forgot to save. I need to save. That's something I should do. I think we said that unlike now, soccer games were broadcasted with black and white picture. Right, a single colored ball would be hard to spot in the black and white. So they changed the color of the ball to make it easily identifiable on TV.
Yep.
You finished in time. I would seriously like to know what this lesson is we're having where I have to explain why a football was two colors on a black and white TV. I'm going to assume this is history. It's okay, I won't tell anyone. God damn it, we didn't kill.
Still rooting for the Phantom Thieves? You know they're murderers, right?
That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
Yeah, probably you included.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Morgana doesn't have to take the exam, of course he'd be peppy. Yeah, he just gets to sleep through this whole thing. Except for the parts where he helps me, of course. Ooh, we can do this! Looking cool, Joker! Anyway. Who conducted executions using this device? That would be Charles Henry Sanson.
Ooh, we can do this.
But wait, if the last test was history, then what the hell was this test? World studies? You know what? I'm not even gonna try. Social studies. It literally says right there. Ah, crap! Now I have to check what the other one was. What is the reason that most people cannot become a cormorant fisherman of Nagarasawa? That would be because it is a hereditary profession. They don't have the guts. They don't have my max level guts.
The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us.
Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day.
For real? You gotta report that.
Oh crap, you think so?
I mean, at the very least, it would get rid of the fake Phantom Thieves, so that's technically a good thing, right?
I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
Yeah, maybe you should do that, except for the putting online part, because that could put him in serious danger.
Okay, class.
First one was math. What the hell does math have an essay question? Okay, whatever. Cue everyone telling me my maths paper had an essay question. Time to hydrate once more. Wow, I literally say it right there, I need new glasses. I mean, to be fair, it took me a hot second to notice also. Today is the third day of exams. Okay. English. What is the meaning of robota and the etymological root of robot? It means... I'm pretty sure it was slave labor.
Ooh, we can do this.
Alright, cool. Which of the following describes the density of stars in outer space? Okay, now it's a science question. Okay, you know what? I'm giving up. I'm not gonna try and making sense of this anymore. We went from English to science on the same paper. It's about just, you know what? This somehow still makes more sense than the papers I had to do in secondary school. So you know what? Whatever. I'm done. I'm done. School's dumb. Ah, the good old 13-mark maths question. Oh, I loved them so much because I would always get less than half. And they didn't like the way that I figured out their maths problem, even though it was technically correct. Because I didn't do it their way. It's the best. I think I would do very well in Shujin considering their level. It's probably geometry, and it did ask to count the patches. My handwriting was so bad that they offered me a laptop to do my exams on. I just did it on paper in the end. My handwriting wasn't bad, but I was a slow writer. So they offered me a laptop also, and I just did it on paper in the end also. But the density of stars, that is 3 Bs in the whole of Europe.
Ooh, we can do this.
See, it's funny that I say that because I also really don't like typing, so... I don't like writing and I don't like typing. And I'm bad at speaking, so basically my communication is absolutely effed in all 3 accounts. I mean, I guess I could learn Morse code. You did perfectly. Can't wait to see your score. Communication level inept.
The police are here again?
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a phantom thief.
Seriously?
I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
Heh, one of our students is a phantom thief. It's me. There's something I want to talk to everyone about, but I'll be at the hideout. I mean, our place.
It's open.
Yo, Maruki! I have nice handwriting. That wasn't my issue in exams. It was the thinking part. Yeah, I would say mine was more of the inverse. Well, I was never great with exams and exam environments either. I was never good at making the I was never good at answering the questions that were the way they wanted me to answer the question. That was my main problem for a lot of, like, tasks. It was, what you did was technically right, it's just not the way you were taught, or not the way that we wanted you to get to the answer, so... technically wrong. Which, you know, pretty annoying. I've been waiting for this! Of course! Haru hasn't seen Maruki yet.
Welcome.
Ah, you're the Fuji Okamura-san, correct? So good to see you. Please, have a seat. Exams really are just memory tests. You're not wrong. What's with the bots today? There was a ton on a Friends of Mine's stream a couple days ago. He had like 5 in a row. It was ridiculous. Also, the amount of bots on Twitch seem to have been growing recently. I'm not sure if that's just me, though, that's noticed. Ooblet bots be wilding. Are you okay? I feel an intense urge to tussle Maruki's hair. It looks fluffy. Yeah, but it's not as fluffy as compared to Haru's hair. I mean, look at that floof. It's glorious. Yes. I'm sorry. I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at saying what's on my mind. That's perfectly fine. I'm not all that great at chatting with people either.
Excuse me?
Oh? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here.
You have my thanks.
The snack man can. Thank you. I'm alright, though. Now listen here. You're gonna eat these snacks and you're going to enjoy it, you understand? Well, this is, somehow even more awkward than usual. I must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything.
Well...
Not weird in the least. Just take your time. We'll go at whatever pace you need. And if you still don't feel comfortable at the end of our time, well, we'll just have some tea and head on home for the day. I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think of all of this in that way.
Quite.
Absolutely. Nobody's going to de-stress if they come in here all worked up like, I have to talk right now! Thinking of this as just sneaking away to relax with some tea would probably help you feel more open. Relaxing with some tea. I do that quite often, but on my own. Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
The people closest to me in my life, they don't really feel like people I could sit and enjoy some tea with. Even my family were always focused solely on work.
I see.
So, was mealtime essentially the same setup as tea time?
Yes.
Yes. Meals were actually ate together were almost always uptight dinners at work-related events.
I see.
I see. This therapy bloke is actually super waifu material. I mean, he's popular for a reason. Very popular. Always best to review for 5 days before an exam. Oh, you're absolutely right. Like, when you actually want to study for exams, reviewing the work is always a good way to help you remember. That being said, the collective level of floof in the room is so high. Luckily, I happen to have 2 hands with which to tussle heads. Yusuke best waifu, but Maruki top tier waifu. Yeah, I can agree with that. A husband that listens to you, imagine, could not be me. I mean, that just sounds like a you problem. I've never been to upscale social events, so I'm not really sure if I should ask this, but, well, didn't you ever feel lonely? Lonely? Yes. I think so. If I were to given the chance, I would have only wanted to spend more time with my family. Well, that's the end of that conversation topic. Why don't we call it a day for now? Feel free to stop by again anytime you like. Oh yes, I do apologize. It seems I extended this tea time much longer than I had intended. No problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. I'll make sure to pick up snacks that pair well with tea. What sounds like a me problem? I wasn't listening. Exactly. Exactly, man. This is why things didn't work out. For shame. I received word from Futaba-chan about our upcoming meeting. There's still some time until the meet, though, so I'm going to go take care of my flowers first. See you later.
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru. I'll let the others know.
I could help Haru. Yeah. Be a nice thing to do after all of this examining.
How troubling.
You, want some help there?
Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you?
Oh, yes I did.
I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just, so much has happened to me lately.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I'm here, so tell me about it. Have I told you about the joys of talking?
Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult.
Clip-ons feel like a little crocodile hanging onto your ear. I'd take a clip-on any day. With earrings, I'm not much of an earring dude. I've never ever thought to myself, I want to have an earring. Ever. Yeah, just imagining it, I could not make it work. I cannot imagine a single scenario where I could make it work. It's never been my thing. You say with diva hoops. Yeah, no, how about no? Next thing, you're going to want me to get weights in my ears to make my, earlobes droop.
Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me.
I'm sorry, are you saying that you have like 1 billion yen worth of investments now?
Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees.
Oh. Yeah, that's,
But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
My mum had the wonderful idea to get my ears pierced at 3 years old? No. No. Why would they do no. At least wait till the child is old enough to be able to make a decision. I know someone who had at least 2 years old, so I begged my mom to do it to me at 7, but never did. But she never did. Oh, okay, but pushes up glasses. There's also a board of directors. Just defer to them for any decisions for the time being. We'll get to that. So, yeah, yeah, that sounds tough.
It is. I may be the president's daughter, but I never expected I would end up involved with company matters. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust.
Yeah, that could be a big problem too.
They try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry," or "Leave it to me." It feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter.
No, go! Go for it. Ranting's good.
I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age. Closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time?
Of course we can.
In return, I'll... What can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents.
Oh, come on, don't sell yourself short.
How about this?
You mean gardening?
You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it.
See? There you go. That's a unique trait.
A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone. To take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment?
Of course not. I don't need to do anything.
I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but...
Yeah, let me try them.
You like vegetables? That's good to know.
Yeah, vegetables are okay, I guess.
But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe?
I can't imagine why not. Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion.
Oh yeah, he will. He really likes to do that.
I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
I just realized how much I know about stock companies. I also know surprisingly a lot. Well, it's because I keep in touch with a lot of like company stuff with like video game companies and stuff. So I did my research. Haru, my girl, we can garden together, little marshmallow. What has found her spirit animal? His spirit animal? Their spirit animal? I always get very nervous when I say this stuff out loud. Please correct me if I'm incorrect. I do not want to be wrong. Also, thank you. Although apparently I am the only one who is confident in how I did with my exams.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Oh my god, is that dude still out there? I just want to open that window, just shout, "Will you clam up?"
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Yeah. You mentioned that before.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm totally lost here.
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it.
Okay.
The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all. But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently? How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
To get us to act?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
No, I think she's onto something.
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why's that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
Wait, seriously?
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings, particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first. So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
And more than that, they made sure Okamura was ranked near the top.
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
And as if it's as you put it, they set us up so they could knock us down.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
Someone who's pretty damn powerful, that's who.
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Well, if we get agitated, then it won't help us, so we just gotta calm down.
Yeah, this doesn't mean that we've lost yet. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
Meanwhile, in the chat with the great earring debate,
Me?
they wanted to hype the Phantom Thieves up to make them fall harder, eh? Pretty much. Stop wearing earrings because I hated taking them out for PE. Fair enough. Yeah, earrings in my school, it was pretty much they allowed you to have a stud. But nothing like hoop earrings or nothing that dangles. You were allowed a stud. For both males and females, and that was it.
I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation.
Damn, that's a lot of power.
You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
Welcome back, Sideways Drifter.
I will give it everything I have.
Just in time for evil, shady dealings.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
Speaking of setting people up.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
Actually, someone at my school got into a fight last year, and one of her hoop earrings and got snagged, and her ear got ripped out. Yeah, that's probably a good example of why they don't want people to wear them. In those situations, at the very least. Yep. I don't wish to apply any more pressure on you, but I will. The Von Karma of Persona 5. Not quite.
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
I mean, if I'm being honest, Makoto, your sister still looks pretty damn good. But that's just me.
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
As an adult, you will be able to find multiple excuses to be shitty to your younger sister too. Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means... Yes, the SIU must surely be on the move at this point. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Wait, weren't they already investigating us, though? The police are doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. Wait, hold on a sec. What's this SIU thing anyways? The Special Investigations Unit. An elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I have heard that name on the news. They make headlines often. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against a suspect in like 50 years. Yeah, that's because Japan's law system is kind of messed up. Because if you're found as a suspect for a crime, your chances of being found guilty are like 99%. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Are we going to be arrested? Doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong, I think we're just way too famous at this point. As this is a country governed by law, they can't afford to ignore us for any longer. We may be the Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now, too. Hey, don't scare us like that! It's okay, though. They don't have any evidence. Yes, I expect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. No way they're gonna find anything, though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this.
Everything's going to be fine.
Are you sure, Cat? Because you're not sounding too confident with that phrase.
Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us.
I hope you can get Phoenix right or Yagami, pretty much. Those are our best options. Some real convenient timing for prosecution, though. Yeah.
Just add this.
No kidding. By the way, hey, I finally did that save. It's been a little bit of time. Oh, man. Well, we need to unwind a little bit, methinks. So, I say that we head on out. And can I not head on out today? Okay, guess I cannot head on out today. Well, that kind of blows. Guess I'm gonna still have to be just inside LeBlanc for the time being. Let's see. First things first. I do have that doll that I could put on a shelf. Wanakun. And do I still have that king piece? Huh. I guess I never actually put that up. Well, there we go. Now I have a massive shogi piece on my desk. And yep, that is definitely a bunch of dolls I got. My save was finally redeemed. Yes, I just took way too long to do it. I do apologize for that. To be fair, my first the first half was me messing up, was my bad. The second half was, my god, there was a lot of like cutscenes and stuff that we had to watch. But hey, that's the way it goes. By the way, is there anything on Shady Commodities? I haven't checked in a while. Using Shady Commodities, you can obtain rare and unusual items on Shady Commodity. Purchases will be delivered in a few days. You can only order one package at a time. More products will be available from Shady Commodities as you purchase more items. Try investing and see what values are stored in the future. Yeah, I haven't actually done this yet. Sure, let's sign up. Why not? Is it a good idea to use your real name on a site like this? I'll use Joker. Your codename, eh? That's a good idea. Welcome! This is Tanaka's Shady Commodities! Mr. Joker, you've opened the door to possibilities that normal people can only dream of! Now you can find all the rare items you could possibly want. It's the thing I've never used! It's like 50% of all of the other stuff in this game, which I started using more often. Using your Phantom Thief name as a username, 300 IQ. I don't have enough items to make the Eternal Lockpick yet, unfortunately. To be fair, no one even knows what the Phantom Thief's code names. That's basically what I was about to say. Okay, what do we got? Spirit Sense Mirror. Gives me Foul Breath. You. 50-inch Nail. 150 wind damage. That gives me Curse damage. Frost Magatama. Hell Magatama. I mean, I have so much money. I'm just gonna get all of this stuff so I can get some better stuff the next time I decide to log on. So far, you have spent a total of 34,000 yen! Good news, Mr. Joker! Why, you've already spent over 10,000 yen! Your member rank is now black. Now you can purchase all of our black tier items. Your order will arrive soon. We understand your excitement, but we asked for your patience. We hope to see you again soon. Oh, I still get my free time. Awesome. So, what are we gonna do? Let's make some tools. Let's see if I can actually make anything. Because I can make a lot. What was Hypno List? Puts nearby enemies to sleep. Sure, why not? Yeah. I have the items for it. Who is my favorite Nickelodeon villain? I mean, if we're going with Nickelodeon, then I would have to say, I mean, he turns into a good guy in the end, but like Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender, he's a damn good villain. And that is Nickelodeon, or at least, I'm pretty sure it was, if I remember correctly, so... Plankton's pretty top tier also. Azula's just, like, scary. Zim counts, I think? Yes, it does. I'm pretty sure Invader Zim was Nickelodeon. I'm like 99% sure it was. Greatly raises the chance of being targeted foes for one ally. I could have made some Medido bombs, but the problem is... Yeah, I need to make some more of these. Yeah. Just in case I need to hit an enemy weakness. Then we get some of these. Okay, he's not my favorite villain, but for some reason I always remember him from Fairly Odd Parents, and that's Mark the Alien. Yeah. I know that's kind of a random-ass pull. But I just remembered him just because of his... I just loved his introduction. Puny humans! What's up? That's... I'm here to suck out your brains through these bendy straws! That was a terrible impression, I do know, but I just remember that, and it always used to get a chuckle out of me. Oh god, how many treasure maps? I have 8 treasure maps, I have so much stuff. Guess I can make a limelight. What do I need for the permapick? I need aluminium and liquid mercury, so... Nothing that I need to make for a limelight. Okay. Mark the alien from Fairly Odd Parents. He's not really a villain. I just remember his character and I used to love him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Too bad the creator of Fairly Odd Parents turns out to be kind of a bad person. But let's just forget about that fact.
Well then.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
Oh please, tell me more, disaffected youth. Haven't they found the Phantom Thieves yet? The government and the police are useless. Are they even trying? I wish they wouldn't spend tax dollars just to sit on their asses. Mysterious group of murderers, an inept government. What's the world coming to these days? Everyone's talking trash about us. Yeah, you can still have the villain be the main character of the show. So Zim counts, absolutely.
They were there today too, right?
Hey, they were today too, right? Oh, wait, I think this part's voice acted.
Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
Those rumors have been circulating ever since they first appeared.
Okay, quiet down.
Those rumors don't mean shit. Okay, listen up. The police are here at the school, so be sure not to get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There was talk of cancelling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Really? On a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? With all this stuff about the principal and Kamishita this year, I guess it's no surprise. What rank are we with her, Kawakami? Waifu. That's the rank. Yeah, she knows. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all the students here. Seriously? The police are at Shujin. They haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean we're gonna get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. They've got to be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to say much. They'll see through any lies you might try telling. I know. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and...
Makoto and Haru are probably safer than the rest of us, considering the circumstances.
You two will go together. Huh? Why together? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far. Oh yeah, right. Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
Do I consider the Almighty Tallest the main villains of the show, or Zim? Personally Zim. Well, I feel like I like it, Zim being the main villain of the show. just as a different sort of take on having the main character be the quote-unquote villain. I guess it just kind of depends on your perspective. Again, I haven't watched Invader Zim in so long that there's so much that I've just straight up forgotten. But yeah, I would consider Zim still the main villain, so to speak. But also the main character. Anyway, officers, do you two want to talk about Invader Zim?
Take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah, yes, you're the one currently under probation.
Yep, and everyone knows about it.
It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamishita?
Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look.
Well, yeah, it was a little bit more of a dispute, but don't worry about that.
You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you.
Yes, please do.
Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
I mean, is that really true?
We won't know for certain unless we investigate further.
Thank you for your time.
Yes, no problem.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
Oh yes, please, officers, please keep doing your job.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
I guess you still had to get asked, huh? Sorry you had to go through that.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, it would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
Okay, didn't need to know about what your body was doing.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
I mean, he was very overbearing, yeah.
Especially those eyes. It was like they were smiling, but not.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
Hey, there's nothing you can do, Makoto.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. But now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is. I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole. They were so popular too.
Yeah, well, popularity is like a lighthouse light. Sometimes it shines on you, and then it shines off of you. And then it shines back on you, but it's a little bit more redder this time. And angrier. And not as welcoming. I don't know where this metaphor was going, but I thought I had something and then I lost it.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Yeah, especially you, Ryuji.
time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff.
Man, why do we have to have two members with, like, the loudest hair? Actually, now that I look at it, all of you have extremely loud hair, except for Makoto. Haru has the floof. Futaba has the orange. Ryuji has the bleach. Anne has the blonde. Yusuke has the blue. Me and Makoto are the only ones that can actually kind of blend in. Looks-wise, that is. I mean, I still got probation. Yusuke's blue is dark, though, so it's not too bad. I guess so. And I guess he could also, like, I guess he could also pass it off as, I'm an artist, I am expressing myself. Or something like that, I don't know.
No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
A dweeb. Exactly.
Don't jinx it.
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Yeah, you say somehow.
Of course.
Well, the upward hill climb continues. This is bad. Someone totally framed us. Yeah, don't you tell me twice. Damn it, I've already made all of the tools that I need to right now. I need to figure out something else to do. I could brew some coffee. I can read. I guess I can read. Yeah, screw it. Let's read. There's so many books I need to go through. Let's do Fish Pond Spotter. No, actually, let's do... Do I have anything? Effectiveness of studying. Practicing showcasing date spots. I mean, I've unlocked all of the... I've kind of unlocked all of the... Actually... trying to think. I can make some more coffee. At this point, honestly, it doesn't even matter what I create in all, or what I do in all honesty. I've done all the main stuff that I need to do. So when I have free time like this... Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch the tiger by the toe. It will be... you.
Yeah. Make sure you close up.
You think he actually dyes his hair the color, or is it that dark blue, black hair? I mean, it's confirmed that Ryuji and Futaba dyed their hair, because both their natural hair colors are black, so it is entirely possible. Yusuke would. The question is if he has enough cash to keep up with the roots. That's also very true. He uses the water bucket from washing his brushes. He just needs to have one extremely blue piece every 2 months. Just dump your hair into that Indian ink. But yeah, that's the problem. He wouldn't just do that. He would absolutely dye his hair consistently to aesthetically match his outfit, if he could. Yeah, Futaba's natural hair color is black. The ABCs are picking up ladies. The picture of the author. Ugh, that smug grin just irritates me. You still got time to read. Let's go a little further. The XYZs of a plan to pick up line techniques keep looking smooth even if you drop the ball. And also if you say an utter complete dud.
Oh.
Super sleazy.
call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
What was wonderful about that one? Apparently you can't say cut. I think it thought that you were trying to say the other word. Would you consider Wild Thornberrys a good show? Never watched it. So can't say. Rent £0, food £5, haircut £250. I mean, that just sounds like a self-sustaining lifestyle, if you ask me.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are we gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for the store festival right now. Why'd the store decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our store's all over the news? Moving it to next Tuesday only makes more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other stores now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It would also be an inconvenience to anyone we already invited. And what about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the students sharing special? It's gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Yeah, and guess what? It's gonna remain low if you keep complaining about it. I mean, that is pretty much the uni living life, you're not wrong. I remember my first year of money handling in university. And then the second year. The second year was more due to massive depression, so... And speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue at what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's a magic in math too? A magic square? Oh god, that was such a pull. It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Amamiya-san, please look at this. God, you're doing me Sudokus now? Now tell me the total count for each column in this square. It's like, I think it's 15 if I remember correctly.
This is it.
I used to do Sudoku. You get those books with so many Sudoku puzzles? Sudoku's like crosswords, except I can actually do them because they involve numbers, not words. That's correct. It's easy once you know which numbers fit in the empty squares. A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. In a 5x5 square, there are more than 200 million. Can you believe that? I'm terrible, but I love it. Yeah, Sudoku can be pretty, it's a great airport time waster. And I legit mean that in the most, humble of ways. Also doesn't require any general knowledge to do Sudoku, to be fair. Have you done 9 times 9 Sudoku? I don't even want to begin the number of possible, like... If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I'd choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated. And math doesn't kill anyone. I disagree! I feel like math has killed plenty of people throughout history for one reason or another. If nothing else, it kills people because of boredom. Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. Yeah, how do you think I feel? So, what we gotta do as the school festival's exec committee? I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. Oh right, that thing they do every year. You mean how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? The festival's dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. That's so damn boring. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard from home. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up, so did you find anything, Haru? About that. No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation. Yeah, I understand, Yusuke.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well.
Of course.
Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with.
It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Hey, take this seriously, dude. Come on. Give him more work for us.
Gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Yeah, sure you are.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid. Damn it.
We have the results.
Let me take a wild guess. I'm guessing it's that one dude. You know about one dude? The one dude that everyone likes. The detective dude. I believe his name was... Conan.
First place is Goro Akechi.
Would have never have guessed.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
Oh, there is no way we're gonna get away with that. It ain't any stream without me having food, eh?
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Nope, not a word.
It's not that I don't trust her, but...
Yeah, don't worry. I mentioned it before. She likes to do her own thing.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Don't worry, it's her. She will find something. Eventually. I just hope it's sooner rather than later.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
Really?
I wonder why the sudden change.
There's some joke about being a snack and whetting my appetite, but I think my oil is burning. Frying tofu for my miso soup. Nice. Didn't think you were getting into it, old man. Thought you thought this whole Phantom Thief thing was a bunch of baloney. I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though, I still haven't come up with anything myself. It said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine that what 8 heads may produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
It's way worse than that. Pretty much.
You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky, kid. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you?
Yeah? Just the trouble that I cause for you on a regular basis, old man.
I heard the police showed up at your school.
Don't worry. No need to worry.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
You're a sharp one, old man. Especially when you want to be. Oh boy, you know what this calls for? Alcohol! Or at least being in the presence of alcohol. Oh yeah, do I have some stories to tell you. Also just making sure I actually have the right persona for you. Okumura Foods. That was unexpected, huh? And then your principal commits suicide. The public blames the Phantom Thieves for both incidents, but something doesn't add up. Maybe you're rubbing off on me, but I guess my journalist gotta question everything. Good God, my head is splitting. Well, it's been tough. I need a break. You have any good stories? I'm taking a little break, so I'm all ears. Sure your head isn't bursting because you're still trying to recover from that hangover you probably had the last time we spoke to you?
Well then.
Lala-chan, 2 drinks, please. Here, take a seat. Yep, don't mind if I do. I'm so exhausted. Thanks to my quota and that shithead chief. As someone who's drinking, coding, and watching your stream, mood. Secondhand alcoholism. Yeah, pretty much. But I made some progress on my personal investigation. I did some research on the Phantom Thieves. I'm starting to get the impression they might actually be the real deal. No signs of an internal power struggle, no dirty money changing hands. It almost seems like all this recent negative press was fabricated. There's no actual proof to support the claims. And, I mean, you're still a fan, right? Honestly, the more I get to know about the Phantom Thieves, the better I understand them. Really? I can relate to their sincerity. They remind me of how I used to be. I already know firsthand that fighting the evils of society is a never-ending, thankless job. But I still do it nonetheless. I bet the Phantom Thieves share that type of passion. Never thought I'd hear you talking about passion, Ichiko-chan. Maybe all this talk about the Phantom Thieves has influenced you, or maybe it's just the kid. Maybe. I mean, he is a pretty big fan of this, so... Yes, this is Oya. That's right. What? You found Kao? Where is she? What do you mean you can't tell me? Why the hell not? Hey, what's going on? Wait! Kao. I would ask what was that about, but I can take a pretty good guess. That was one of my journalist friends. He thinks he's found Kao. He followed up on a pretty far-fetched string of rumors for me, but now he's saying he doesn't want to get involved. Damn it. Why the hell won't he tell me what's going on? Can't just give up now. At least it's progress. I mean, we didn't even know Kao-chan was still alive before now, so... Stop right there. Huh? I knew it. You've been looking into Kao's case behind my back. Well, not anymore. I've cut off all your resources. I suggest you drop this investigation if you don't want to face the consequences. Okay, buddy, you literally just walked into this store, didn't even order a drink. Wait, you're the one who pressured my contact to keep quiet? I told you, this is where your wild goose chase ends. Oh, and I'll be doubling your quota again. No more of this personal investigation. Got it? What, are you trying to kill me? Hey now, Mr. Chief, can you really do that? I don't think anyone asked for your opinion, bitch! Oh, you just insulted Lala-chan. Oh, some heads are gonna roll tonight. Square up, suit man. Listen to me, Oya. Give it up, unless you want to end up like that stupid friend of yours. Don't talk about Kao like that.
Stop messing around.
Could have put a little bit more heart into that one, Oya. Not gonna lie. Don't you dare! If you even think about talking shit on Kao again, I won't hesitate to beat the living crap out of you. Whoa, hold on. I believe she could do it too. I'm pretty sure Oya versus Chief is a 9-1 matchup in Oya's favor. Take back everything you just said, or I'm gonna do even worse. And Lala's going to get those 7 golden letters. You can count on that. You're not even gonna get a chance against her. It's too late now. Higher-ups have decided to put that incident to rest, and that's what we're doing. You understand? Dick. That spineless little bastard only cares about himself.
Shit.
This had to happen just as I got a new lead on Kao. What should I do? I should go knock him out. Unfortunately, as much as that would be great fun, we shouldn't let him provoke us. And I'd be playing right into his hands if I let him get to me, but god damn it! No, I need to stay calm. Can't give him any more reason to fire me. Just stay calm and think. This sucks! Persona 5, the shitty adult simulator. Except for those times where we actually have some pretty okay adults to talk to. Do you think Lala plays a Lala in FF14? Oh, absolutely. Either that or a Rodden. Bro, you just said I'ma lay you out if you don't shut the fuck up. How are you not fired? I don't know, Japan. Maybe it's a culture thing. An even greater quota is gonna be a problem, but I can't give up now. I promise, I won't stop fighting. I'll prove it to you with another great article. Exclusive, the Phantom Thief stealing hearts and changing lives. Sorry, I really will try to calm down now. Oh yeah. Alright, Rage's Scoop allows you to begin with an even lower security level when infiltrating a palace.
Alright.
Gotta get that security low. 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 I'm still frustrated though. All that bullshit he said is really getting to me. I wish I was better at controlling my emotions like you are. I say you're charming as you are. Opinions online be damned. Huh? Nobody said anything that sweet to me before. More importantly, Ichiko-chan, how are you gonna manage having your quota doubled? I'll just work twice as hard. I should be fine as long as I keep getting good info from my favorite source here.
Give me some news.
Oh, that reminds me. Let me hear all about today's scoop. Do you think Persona 3 is on the same level as P4 and 5? From storytelling perspective and world and social links? Yeah, I would say so. Gameplay-wise, it's a little bit outdated. Just a smidge. Considering the fact that unless you get the PSP version of the game, you can't control your party members. It definitely would be great if it got a remaster / remake. Like, it could definitely use it. No, that's what I was saying. The PSP version you can. But the problem is, it's the PSP version. Like, I'd rather... I feel like you miss a lot when you don't have the ability to walk around the overworld and, like, the different, you know... I just feel like it misses a lot, the PSP version of the game. Personally. Whenever I play Persona 3, I always play Persona 3 Fez. Imagine teleporting around your hub world. Sup, kid. Thanks for bringing in all that good info. You're really the only reason I'm still surviving through my crazy quota. And it's honestly helped that you were there with me earlier. If you weren't there, I would have just gone full blast on the chief, and that would have been it. But I finally got a lead on KO. I'll do whatever it takes to find her. Yeah, that's the spirit. Right, I'm not gonna let this crap get me down. I'm made of tough stuff. Watch me, chief shithead. You're gonna be crying at my feet. After I'm done crying after this hangover I'm about to have. Still, I do have my limits. I'll do something about this insane quota. Well, I'll come up with something. You just focus on getting me new info, okay? Okay, see you soon. Night. Playing Mega Man X4 right now, still watching the stream on Web Spider as X. I need to play through the Mega Man series, X series, on camera at some point. I love that series, and I have the Mega Man X collection. It's another one of those series I'm really fond of, and I just have never covered any of them. And I should fix that. Yo, Peaches! Sorry for being late. I had a bout of exhaustion. No problem. You showed up. That's the important thing. Don't worry about it.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me.
3 is kind of bizarre since the majority of SMT games have full controllable parties. Persona 3? Yeah, it's... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal was with not being able to control your party. Especially in Fez. Like, it just seems kind of... one of those things you'd think they would put in? Especially at that time? I don't know.
It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
So you're thinking of going through with it?
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous. But without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network.
So you're hoping to be able to get something from him?
And I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel?
Unrelated note, I have no idea how you're going full samurai on Tsushima, you say. I keep getting clapped if I try that in some places. That's because I'm good at the video game. I play a lot of character action games, so I'm used to... I don't know, I mean, I died, don't get me wrong. Like, there's plenty of times where I've died completely, and now I'm playing on the new difficulty they added, lethal difficulty, which is basically opponent's dead in 1 to 2 swings, you're dead in 1 to 2 swings, no exception. And that's been tons of fun. Yeah, it's honestly just practice. And just, I play a lot of character action games, and I think that still kind of translates over a bit.
Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble. And the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate.
Well, when have we ever done anything with less than favorable odds? Oh wait, let me answer that. Every time. So this is just no different when you put it that way.
What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
I think it should be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
Yeah, about that. Actually, I do.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Ah, put away your bias for a side.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more. I have a response already.
Yeah, should we tell him we're already friends with Akechi? Well, I kind of just did, so yes. Also, I just took my sip, and I will save my game. And I won't forget this time. God damn it. Don't let me forget.
He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I don't know. Come up with a new plan.
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what. We're counting on you, Makoto.
Okay. Who would have thought we end up relying on Akechi?
Hey.
Have I booked my eye doctor appointment yet? No, I haven't. I haven't had the chance to, and I don't think I will because my migraines are hereditary. So. I probably should just anyway, but. Hey, another box came for you. You know, I'm curious if for real was a localization of Nani? Honestly, possibly. He says seriously in Japanese? Kind of like for real better. Add some more personality. Honestly, I don't mind when they add their own little flares of personality to characters as long as it's on character, based on, Japanese, because... Let's be honest, the Japanese language can sometimes be... wooden? Is that the best word for it? So, sometimes the little flair with English dubs helps out a little bit. Again, the best example of this is no better than Kid Icarus Uprising. Because holy god, Palutena and Pit in that game are so much better in the English version than they are in the Japanese version. They are so boring in the Japanese version. Formal. Formal. That's the best way to put it. Yeah, formal, rigid. I mean, that's just how, that's just a lot of how that language is. It's not a bad thing, but sometimes it can be a little bit too much in some cases. But hey, that's what they like. I mean, Yuna is like the most popular Final Fantasy character in Japan by a landslide. And she is soft-spoken Shrine Maiden girl, so... what am I getting here? Blast? Magatama? Yeah. I never learned how to read. Can't even read my own native language. Ah, me neither. Don't worry. Get another black robe for when I eventually use it. Dark Spirit Mirror. Yeah, sure, why not? And at this point, I'll just get some of the stuff that I need to in order to try and get some more stuff. So far, you've spent a total of 68,000 yen. Good news, Mr. Joker! You spent over 50,000 yen. Your member is now Dark. You can now purchase all of our Dark tier products. Your order will arrive soon. We understand your excitement, but we ask for your patience. We hope to see you again soon! I love shady dealings online. I want the final level of tier of buying products to be you have now entered the Shadow Realm. That's the only way it could go. I refuse for it to go any other way.
I'll just add this.
Anyway, time to remember to save. Boop. There we go. And we still have some time. So, how about we go check up on a certain person who's referred to himself as a Zero and see how he's dealing ever since we met his shadow in Mementos. Hey there, Mishima.
Hey.
Amamiya. Oh, right. Do you think we could talk about last time again?
Yes. Let's. Which Zero? This Zero right in front of us. The man who refers to himself as a Zero. Well, by other people, more than him, but still.
Thanks.
Thanks for your concern. I want to go somewhere I can talk to you alone. How does the park sound?
I hate that it takes 10 times longer to make food than it does to eat it. Look, I have a family member that does a roast dinner every Sunday. How do you think he feels? He starts that shit at 3 PM, and we don't eat it until like 7:30.
Hey, I've been thinking a little bit about, Mimiya-kun.
Oh, sorry, Akiyama-kun, not Amamiya. I got very confused for a second. I was like, wait, what? When did we decide to change my heart? No, Akiyama-kun, not Amamiya-kun. Come on, buddy. Let's cancel the request.
Huh? Well, actually, I was just gonna say the same thing. I mean, going after him wouldn't even help you guys get famous. It'd practically be pointless.
You still care about that fame?
Wait, how'd you know about that? Oh, I get it. Of course a thief who steals hearts would see what's going on in the depths of my psyche. You know, I first started the fan site so I could spread your message of justice to the world. But before I knew it, the only reason I wanted to help you guys was so I could get famous myself. Though, maybe that's always been the real reason. I don't know, I thought I was doing it out of respect for you guys. Yet deep down, I think I really just wanted to show the world I'm more than some stupid Zero. Look where that got me, though. I'm just a selfish loser clinging desperately to your popularity. I don't deserve to work alongside the valiant Phantom Thieves. Well, thanks for everything. Bye!
Well, Mishima!
Ow!
Okay, let's get you up.
Man, I totally ate dirt. I'm such an idiot. Can't even run away right.
This is so much prep, I would end up gobbling it all in 5 minutes. Yeah, your desires were getting a bit distorted there, buddy. Sums up life, the good part is always short. You can say that again.
Working alongside the Phantom Thieves has made me feel like I myself can change the world. But it's only ever been you guys, still just as powerless as always. That's the truth. I wonder if there's really any way for a pathetic guy like me to help you.
I mean, you still got the fan site, right? That's been helping.
That's it! My special power lies in running the fan site. I don't want it to be about public relations anymore, though. First and foremost, that site needs to be a safe haven for people in serious trouble. After all that's happened to me with Kamoshida, I know how hard it can be to speak out against injustice. So long as there are voices crying out for the Phantom Thieves, I'm gonna help them be heard.
Mishima's motivation seems to be growing stronger, and a little bit more purer. Greatly increases XP earned from battle.
Alright.
You can also help me in that way, Mishima. You can also help me in that way.
At any rate, we should just forget about going after Akiyama-kun, okay? I'm still worried about some of the rumors I've heard about him, but I'll do some more research. By the way, he's not as bad a guy as he pretends to be. Apparently he's super sweet to his girlfriend. Can you imagine that? They've been talking about getting married even since back in middle school. I'm honestly kind of jealous.
Well, see you later.
Anyway, see you later.
Oh, Mishima. You gotta give credit to the guy, though. We went into Mementos, saw his shadow, and we didn't change his heart. He did it all by himself. He was able to get back from that much distortion. And we didn't need to take his heart away from, or steal his heart away from him to do it.
Oh, Amamiya? That thing I mentioned about Akiyama-kun turned out to be true. It wasn't just some rumor. I found a post on the fan site by a girl I assume is Akiyama-kun's girlfriend. It says she's worried because her boyfriend's been hanging out with some sketchy guys, acting strange too. It seems like enough of evidence to make him a target, but I'm gonna look into this a little further just to be safe.
I mean, it is kind of worrying.
Right? Of course. I've still gotta dig up the evidence, but we can't just ignore any cry for help on the fan site. Even I didn't realize the fan site meant this much to me. Thanks, Amamiya, for helping me get here. Okay, let's keep up the good work. Bye.
He's really a great friend. I mean, he tries.
Good morning.
He really does. Hey, Kasumi!
Senpai, have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay?
Well, define okay. What do you mean?
No.
Never mind, it's nothing. That reminds me, tomorrow's the school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with preparation? It feels kind of nice working with everyone to pull all the things together. I hope we all have a fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me.
Sometimes all you can do is try. Absolutely.
Hey.
You hear who we're getting for a guest this year?
Oh, you mean Akechi, right?
Kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he was gonna make? Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances though? Why did he agree to come here?
It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before?
Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way I'm gonna miss the panel this year.
They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, we'll just need to endure it. At least until we get some more intel. Pfft.
Oh, yes.
What do you mean? What is this okay you speak of? Oh, I'm okay when I get to look at Maruki, though. I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true now that we've got so many years behind us. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name too. Alright, Amamiya-kun. Dr. Snacks indeed. I'd call him a Dr. Snack if you know what I mean. Anyway. Look, what I'm trying to say is I'm actually a cannibal, and I would like to feast on Maruki. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Oh, this one's easy. Forgetfulness and lack of sleep. But no, it's actually memory bias.
This is it. Right.
That's right. Impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true. Also known as fantasizing. Ah, God, I needed that drink. Like ramen noodles. Or a vampire. Nisha, if you haven't already, you need to try out the boss Battle Buster only. It's really fun. Or like a Buster only run in the Edge series. Maybe at some point, but I think if I ever played the Mega Man X and Mega Man series for the first time, I'd rather use the abilities first, just because there's so much fun stuff you can do with the abilities. Oh, just the bosses? Possibly. I didn't think on it. Wow, you must be pretty smart to answer a question like that. Morgana, we've literally been with each other for what, 7 months now? Look, my knowledge is erudite. I'm so smart. You cannot comprehend the sheer size of my brain that's being encapsulated in this skull. And yet you still question my intelligence. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept. Oh crap, that's right, we did a test. And once again, that person is dead. Wonder what score I got. I'm top of the class! Hey. That's amazing, everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Which is kind of a bad thing, because we're supposed to be keeping a low profile. Oh crap. Didn't think that one through. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow's the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was going to go into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front. Everyone's experienced that memory sensation at least twice. What, false memories? Oh, absolutely.
Welcome home.
Why, hello there. Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late.
Oh, wait, we're doing this. I didn't feel like this was the way we were going to go with the role-playing.
How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
Old man?
It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Are you literally clapping for a person on TV to no one? Except us. Well, if you take a look at us, none of us are amused.
Rampant political scandals. Thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation.
Someone spiked his coffee. Yeah, unfortunately he's high as balls right now. He hasn't realized it yet. Poor bastard.
We must resolve this problem. And I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
I yell at the TV sometimes. I can relate to that old man. That's fair. I also yell at the TV sometimes, so I'm a massive hypocrite. That's just Agent 47 with a bitch-ass goatee. And glasses.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
Sorry for interrupting, it just feels like I'm reporting to mission control. Hey, no problems, man. Don't worry about it. I am paying attention. You get that, web spider. Well, I mean, you just did. You literally just posted it. You get that, Nets boss. After web spider. Except I'm not very well versed with Mega Man X from like X2 onwards. It's been way too long. Just looked it up. He also voiced Vector the Crocodile and Zack from DOA. Well, that's an image I now have in my mind for Shido. Well, I don't know. You're standing too, old man.
Standing here is my job.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
He's also Tatsuya MP too. And what's this true nature you speak of, Akechi?
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Are you a fanboy now?
I knew there was something special about you, ever since the first time we met. I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh,
that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already.
Oh, yes, I do.
Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Yeah, sure, bye. Well, that was easy. That kid going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? Do I need to repeat about my current knowledge stat? I already have to tell the cat, and now I have to tell it back to you too. Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. Yeah, I heard. Really? Don't think about it. Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. Yeah, that sounds good. At a time like this? This is the perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I've just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoy our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. My eyes have opened to a most beautiful opportunity. A Yusuke Maruki ship. I'm pretty sure the internet will be way ahead of you on that regard. I'd almost guarantee it. This chat is up to date with my dinner schedule. I think boss reporting will slide. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. Unfortunately, I was hoping we'd be able to get to the festival, but I'm actually going to have to end things off here for today because the festival will take a little bit of time and I don't have that time right now, so I do apologize for promising things that didn't happen in the title, but there's always next time, which will be in just a couple of days, thankfully. God, Koodle shit real quick. As I mentioned before, I don't know, I felt a little bit weird this session. I don't know. Maybe I'm tired. Hopefully it didn't show too much. I mean, obviously I had the migraine and stuff, which didn't help. Yeah, don't worry. I will get some sleep. Whew. Making that progress. Sleep or I slap. Well, I guess I have to now. And speaking of having to do things, I'm actually already got my raid in mind because I have a friend of mine and he's having to do his last stream ever for the first time. Let me try that sentence again so it actually makes sense. He is streaming for the last time for like a while, so I want to give him as much support I can for his final session. So that's what we'll be doing. Yeah, there be where we go. I gotta show him the support, you know? So that do be where we go today. As always, got the schedule up. Keep an eye out when we're going live next. Hopefully no migraines to get in the way. But I've had one, so hopefully another one should appear for like a month or two. Fingers crossed. Other than that, obviously you guys know about Discord and socials and blah blah blah, all that fun stuff. And yeah, just going to continue with Persona 5. We're making progress. We're getting there. So yeah, that's pretty much all that needs to be said. I will see you guys next time, and please stay safe out there.